go. 24, 25, 26, 27. Everybody know 20, 19, 18, 17. Oh, wait. What's going to happen next? Oh, 15. 9, 8. You ready, boys? 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, wait. 1. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's main event. We have Mayo Hosko coming at you at 60 frames per second, 4K resolution, no sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Let's get ready to Lego!
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution.
Swank standard.
No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Just Swank Industries quality. Brought to you live tonight with Mayo
Hosko, it's your boy, JP.
Apparently Brick Hive and Doc. I don't know what happened to
real
that.
Whole egg, real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Mayo Hosko. Go check them out. Real Whole Egg, a really fun show.
Everyone say real whole egg at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Real
whole egg.
Sweet. I'll cap that and then add it to the intro.
That's kind of fucked up though. It's a little off-centered.
Real whole
egg.
Eggs?
Oh, our timing was off, but
Do we go
that's
slowly
okay.
or fast?
I think that was fine. Is that fine, or do you want us to
Yes,
do it
because
slow?
I actually prefer it when people do it all out of sync because that makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg. Close enough. Well, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of no sugar, no filler, a whole lot of real whole egg coming up on these Fridays.
Hello, Miss Zambi here, saying real whole egg. Mayo Hosko channel. Go check it out.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I... Are you talking about like what goes well with Mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name Mayo Hosko? Like, do you just love Mayo? I don't know.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayo Hosko. 2 whoop salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
For Mayo Hosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where did all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
Everyone make sure to send in your videos of saying real whole egg and I'll add you to the intro. Thank you.
What's the buzz?
Take it home with you.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, no one heard me that whole time. I was being funny. What the heck?
Yeah,
I heard you for a little bit.
Mayo kicked me out, and I tried to join back, and I was like saying all this stuff. Like when Macro came on, I was like, "Oh, who's that handsome fella?"
Yes, everybody, welcome to episode 44 of Real Whole Egg. It's the start of aquazone month.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm the reason we're late, by the way. Don't blame Mayo. All my fault, guys.
Yeah, I was here at 10:31 a.m. I was only 1 minute late because RC was having technical difficulties. He was 16 minutes late. I was almost thinking about cancelling the show, but then I saw RC's DMs via Instagram, and then 1 minute after RC was DMing me, Lego Head turned up, and I thought, okay, maybe the show can go on, and I can go on with Lego Head instead because we have good chemistry and we are married. And then RC comes up in the backstage, which is what StreamYard calls it. They do not call it the green room. So only call it the green room if the industry or the business calls it the green room.
So when Swank, so basically what he's saying is when Swank does lives,
StreamYard does not call it the green room, so don't call it the fucking green room. That's my first rant. So anyway, we're here.
We are here.
Wow. Really here?
Yes.
So
and I've been extremely fucking busy this whole week, and I'm kind of low on energy.
That'll happen to you.
So first
Go ahead.
So first I'll ask our esteemed panel, how has your week's gone? RC, you go first.
I'm sorry, it was cutting out right there. What did you say? How's your week been?
Yeah.
Right?
How's your week gone?
Oh, pretty good, man. It's just like this technical difficulty all week, but I'm getting it. I can't complain, man. How about you, buddy? You said you wore out. What all did you have going on?
Well, I've just finished up a university assignment yesterday. I literally handed it up 5 minutes before it was due, and I've been working on it at night this whole week. But I got it done, and I was balancing a group assignment with within that same class, and we got that done, and now we got a whole bunch of stuff to go off of that. And I've got really only four big things left for the rest of the year, and it's gonna be a real grind, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, but the sooner you get it done, the better off you are, man. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. How about you, Lego Head?
I mean, I think it started on fine. The other day, I was told something that made me very distraught, which is why I did not sleep that night. And instead, I decided to stream for 5 hours from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. building the Orient Express.
Yes,
and
I was there, and if Dave Blix 76 turns up, he was there. We were on call together, and then you got a B-boy, and we had some cool conversations. And I got in, and you riled me up about the prototypical inaccuracies of the locomotive that pulls the Orient Express. And so I went on to Google and listed off some of that stuff. But 5 seconds of silence for Kobe Bryant. Anyway, let's get on with the show. So who do we have in the chat?
I do have something else, though.
Yeah.
So I've been walking around a lot after that day, but forget walking, because today I have picked up longboarding. Best mode of transportation. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is amazing.
You got to have the balance, the eye-hand coordination.
Oh yeah, I've been doing it. It's 6:25. I've been doing this since like 2 o'clock today. So yeah, no, I've gotten it down good enough. I'm just waiting until the sun goes down and it gets colder, and it's not 100 degrees. So then I can go and actually try this out. Though I did try for like 2 seconds outside, but the not level ground makes it kind of hard. But yeah, no, you definitely do have to. I've been trying to get better, like the whole balancing and keeping my head up. I don't know. Anyway, keep going, man.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna open up OBS, ready for that to go in 4 minutes. So let's see who we have in the chat. Oh, also I did start the new giveaway for New Year's. after moving house, I've accidentally misplaced the Spider-Man package that Lego had won, and I also got to get out a CMF. I'll probably get Dave my Scarlet Witch and a sig fig. I got to get that sent out to Dave. Also, if Dude Jude is out there somewhere, he's yet to provide me an address to send him his giveaway winnings. So we have Porter66, Johnny G, me, Mark, co-host, Cliff, Zissou, Stud Sidious, Redcoat Kyle, and that's everyone so far. So we can do a couple things for a couple people, but just off the bat, Hoarder says, I used to own some Aquanauts and Aquashark sets when I was a kid, but gave them away along with my Castle Pirates, Islanders, and Ice Planet sets when I got out of Lego. Yes, indeed, those are sad times. So we got a couple things we can do for some people. Just let me go and find them. Well, it goes without saying we started late because of technical difficulties. We got Zissou up in the chat. And we also got one of the members of Clickin' and Brickin' up in the chat. And so that's everyone. Still,
Johnny G, what's up, buddy?
We'll just wait for one of the birds and the bees, and some of the and we've also got a PPP user. So let me go.
What does that mean? Dave keeps saying it. I have no clue what it means.
Price per part.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was price per piece. And I said that on the Orient Express stream, and then and then Dave just kind of laughed at me, and I was just like, "What else does it mean?" And I swear, Mayo said that before.
Yeah, we'll let people who know what it means in the chat explain it to our dear friend Lego Head.
PPP.
The weed.
Can you let him out? That's what the PPP stands for.
Okay, now we're simulcasting over on Twitch. So if anyone out there is watching this stream on your phone and you want to use other apps in the background, you can watch us on Twitch. So because unlike YouTube, on Twitch, you can use Twitch along with another app at the same time. So we are now simulcasting over on Twitch. Let's see what the conversation is like. Mark said, restart, go back to the basic settings. Always great. You have done this 100 times. Exactly. And it's all RC's fault. Yo!
It is.
Yeah, we got to do a scrambled egg stream sometime, and maybe we can get Stud Sidious on to be the rotten egg correspondent or something, and we just did that. Yes. No, you can never blame me. I'm never to blame.
That's funny. Zissou said,
Stud's referencing the Barge Boys. You'll like that, Lego Head.
What you mean, like Barge Boys? Barge Boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna like that, Barge Boys?
Yeah. What you gonna do?
They did mention it on ACOB, but they never played it. I thought they were going to.
What you gonna do when they barge into you? Yes.
Yeah, darn it, John.
Just to let everyone know, Stud Cities is on my hit list, so I'm gonna come up.
Wait, on the what list?
I'm gonna come up. 95, and I'm gonna have to pay the toll at the New Jersey Turnpike, like James Gandolfini in The Sopranos, and I'm coming for Stud on the hidden toll-free roads that connect New York with Connecticut. I'm coming for you.
You're barging into him?
Yes, I am barging into him. Stud says, Mayo, even when you graduate school years later, you will have dreams about missing a class or test. Tell me about it. Then you wake up and realize you don't have school, but now people ask for money. Exactly. And Mark says, I don't know, my Euro Trek mountain bike kind of goes anywhere. I hate to pedal, so I genuinely use gas power.
But it's not as cool.
Kyle says, sorry, y'all, haven't been around much lately, been going through stuff. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in the same boat. Yeah, it's about damn time. Yes, that would be amazing. That would be amazing to have a Rotten Egg cameo in Pure Rant Fury. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen because it's free publicity. Because I like to support Clickin' and Brickin'. And for all the mock builders out there, whenever you post pictures of your mocks on Instagram, make sure to use hashtag Whip Wednesday, hashtag CBMock, hashtag Real Whole Egg. Yeah, use those hashtags and you might get featured on our respective live streams. I'm not sure if I can produce rated stuff for YouTube.
Hey, Mikey J.
Stud says, I hear peon, and I'm like, who? Where? Flashbacks from Germany. I don't think so, because like they don't have an anti-drug compensation policy in their terms of service. But some people can choose. To put drug or sex-related words in their blocked word list. I definitely have a plethora of words in my blocked list. Okay, so yeah, so Stud's kind of been on my case about that for a while, so I'll explain. So in Australia, from time to time, KFC runs this promo. It's $10 buckets of popcorn chicken, and they claim that you get 80 pieces per bucket. So whenever they run that promo, I like to take advantage of it. And I wait a couple days for the grease to either absorb or evaporate from the bucket, and then I put Lego in it, like the brick separators, or maybe it's a bunch of random pieces that are left over from a mock, or it's a bunch of wheels that I, for whatever reason, have. It could be any type of bulk piece, but I prefer to use the Pringles cans instead, because the Pringles cans stack better and the Pringles cans fit into smaller spaces, and they're more beneficial for kind of long pieces, like let's say the 16 long Technic axles. I store them in my Pringles cans. Yeah, so whenever the Lego comes in contact with them, the grease is gone a long time ago. So I hope that answers your question, Stud. And hello, Mikey
Not
J.
for nothing.
And hello,
Not for nothing.
Seth Bland.
Am I echoing?
Just a tiny bit.
Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. Not really.
Yeah, I saw that, Mikey. Lego.com's running the gift with purchase when you buy the Bowador set, and they have a bunch of other gift with purchases for the June 1st releases. I'm not sure which sets the US isn't getting until August. But there are some sets that, for some weird reason, Lego's staggering their releases between the European continent and the Americas. And people checking their points because we've started another giveaway. And yeah, cool. So we are continuing to build the UCS X-Wing. And I've built the first of the S-foils, and we're going to continue starting on a new S-foil. I need to turn my power on. So the camera view might look a little bit different, and that's because I finally moved my filming area into the garage.
I saw that.
I finally got the garage set up, and I'll be uploading a video, a room tour, in 2 days. So everyone can get to see the garage. What?
Do you have AC out there?
No, don't need it because I just
summertime it won't be hot.
Because I just use. We have a bunch of portable fans.
Got you.
And my room doesn't have air conditioning. I actually prefer fan cooling over AC cooling. Because AC cooling is a blanket across the whole room. Fan cooling is direct contact to wherever you are in the room. And so you get more cool air directed at you per the amount of energy that the device is using. And so when I was cleaning up,
I'll agree with that.
When I was cleaning and setting up the garage, I found the webcam so that we can bring back the city cam. And so what you're looking at right now is the top of a dollhouse that my sister's had for over 10 years. That's on top of the table. Yeah. So everyone in the chat, spam the guitar emoji for Seth Bland. And also, welcome back everyone who went to Brick Universe Nashville. Hope you had a good time at the convention. I'm going to look forward to Brick World Chicago because we're getting the hype up for Brick World Chicago. I know some people have let me know that they will not be going either due to family reasons or to injuries or to court orders.
Restraining orders.
Yeah, stuff like
eviction
like that.
notices, all that stuff.
We won't get into those details, but there's a bunch of people where I'm really glad I got to talk with them at the convention last year because they won't be coming back this year. But there will be a bunch of new people who I'll get to talk to this year, and that'll be fun. The only thing I have left to do now is to ask some questions about my flights and to transfer some money onto my travel card and get some cold hard cash.
Cash is always nice to have.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need a bunch of cash at Brick World Chicago because the what is it? The yard sale at Chicago is pretty cool. As evident by last year when I got a new in box Aerohawk from 1993.
Yeah, a couple of people were talking about AC in America and like we're spoiled with it and stuff. Like, yeah, kind of we are. Some states have to kind of have AC if you want it to be cool because of the humidity alone. That's what kills it. In the drier states, you can get away with not having the AC, but an AC actually pulls humidity from the air itself to make it more comfortable. But yeah, I was just answering that part of the chat.
Just about everyone I know has an AC.
Yeah. There's places like Puerto Rico, they don't have AC or anything because they constantly have a steady breeze and it's constantly like perfect weather. And so the majority of people in Puerto Rico don't have AC.
Yeah, and there are some countries that are so cold, you get laughed out of the street if you talk about an AC.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, the prices at the Chicago yard sale, they are a mixed bunch. The people who know what they're selling charge a lot, but the people who are just trying to get rid of stock from their inventory, they normally sell on the cheap, which is why I bought about $200 worth of sets, either gift with purchases, either gift with purchases or really obscure old sets like the McDonald's Happy Meal toy sports poly bags. I actually brung a lot of minifigures over to trade specifically at the yard sale, and I think I had about $100 worth of value, or maybe if I'm generous, maybe $150 worth of Marvel, DC, and Disney minifigures, mostly from the Daily Bugle and the Sanctum Sanctorum that I didn't want, and I was able to trade them for about $200 worth of sets that I wanted, because it was literally half an hour before the start of the new day, after the yard sale had come and gone. People were packing up their stuff, I made trades because people did not want to go home with a full cart of stuff that they didn't sell. So I was trading with people who were actively going onto Bricklink and checking the values of the figs I had, and they proposed trades with me. Hey, I'll give you this a dinky set that everyone and their uncle owns as a gift with purchase if you give me this Spider-Man figure or whatever. And I was more than willing to take their trades. And remember, when I got home from Brick World Chicago last year, all of those sets lasted me a long time on my streams. So you can get some deals if you wait for the right moment. Hello, Oaktown. Oh, speaking of this comment, Stud says, I keep telling Mark he needs to film the entrance to the yard sale and dub death metal over it. People going insane. Apparently, Mark, with a C, filmed a really funny live stream before the yard sale started. Let me know if it's still available on your channel, Mark. But apparently it was really funny, and I've never gotten the chance to go back and watch it because I've neglected to watch a lot of people's stuff over the past 12 months.
I've been slacking too. I can't lie. Cannot lie.
Yeah. Have you got a big butt And you can't lie.
Baby got back?
Yeah. Because my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Anyway, let's find bag 7 in the instructions.
Yeah, stud, summertime, it just gets hot.
Yeah. So I'm going to find bag 7 and then we're going to read the comments because we got double the amount of comments that we got from last week. And once again, if you want to see your comments get read on stream, make sure to leave a comment on any of my videos or my shorts or my live streams or my posts throughout the weekend. You get mentioned. I do have people who leave comments after the stream has ended, and therefore their comments get featured on the next week's episode. And in the lead up to Chicago, I'm kind of running out of videos to film because I went through all of the videos I filmed prematurely back in April, which is why I finally got around to filming a room tour.
Yeah, you usually got a lot going on anyways, and you still make time for it all. I'm pretty impressed, man.
I do. Some people would never think about doing a room tour because their collection is all over the place.
I try and do them, but most of the time it's got so much chaos going on that it's hard to even tell what's going on. I usually have to clean it up, and then when I clean it up, I can do a pretty good room tour because then it starts making sense. But most of the time, it looks like a bomb went off in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm building the UCS X-Wing. RC is building his aquazone mock. Are you building anything, Lego Head?
I'm practicing how to kick up the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, basically I'm practicing how to go and then kick this up. But anyway, what?
Lego Head said he's building an empire.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, wait, are we talking about a flank now?
What? No, he asked you what you were building. I said you're building an empire.
Oh, yes, no, I am doing that. Actually, speaking of which, we have been working on the Swank Industries website since the last time I've been on here, and it is looking fabulous. Once I'm done out here, I can go in there and then show you what it looks like. And yesterday, I made the official Swank Industries YouTube channel.
Oh, stepping up, coming up in the world.
Yes, we are. You know it. Oh yeah, and we have a Discord server as well, but that's for Swank employees.
Are you worried that it may just end up getting too swanky?
Yeah, I mean, it just might. Sometimes I do worry. Is this too much swank? But then I remember, you can never have too much swank.
Are people ready for this much?
I don't know. I mean, maybe by 2028 the world will be ready. They'll have prepped the world enough, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah. Only time will tell.
Can they handle it? That is the question.
That's only a question for the future.
How far are you on that UCS X-Wing?
Huh? UCS Sandcrawler?
I was asking Mayo how far he is on the UCS X-Wing.
UCS Sandcrawler?
I'm up to bag 7.
Right. I swear, whenever you say UCS X-Wing too fast, it sounds like you say UCS Sex Swing.
Yeah.
You mean UCS Sandcrawler?
They do actually have that one.
Yes, and it's the only UCS set I know.
Oh, okay.
It's the best set ever.
And you know why it's the best? And you know why it's the best set ever?
It's Doc approved. Doc Samson approved.
Exactly. Yeah.
And B-Boy approved. It's what he's wanted ever since. Oh, whoa! I actually did it. I kicked the board. I kicked the board up. But anyway, it's it's B-Boy approved. You know, it's the first thing he said. It was his first words. I mean, just check out the video I made on it.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna read the comments now because we've got some good comments.
Guys, I should really make a reading your comments video. Great job. This is the best thing I've ever seen since yesterday.
God. What high praise, man. What a great comment.
Too much cliffhanger, not enough story, craves more story, am very sad.
Am very sad, dude.
So he was scarped.
I've been scarped before, it's not fun.
Okay, so let's share the comments. And where are they? Share screen. And let's go get the comments. So let's go down here. On my why did YouTube change the algorithm? Thanks for 700 video. We got a congratulations from Christine Harper. Actually, I'm going to come over from this end because it's going to be more convenient for me. I realized when I was doing this, I was on the wrong computer. Whoopsie. Just let me take a minute. And we can get here. Okay, let's go to YouTube Studio, the comments, and now we got the comments. Okay, let's see what people had to say in the comments this week. Yeah, so we got congrats from Christine. I'm going to say thanks. Then on my Lego train in the forest short video, Chris McWicker said cool. And I'm going to say thanks. Also on my why did YouTube change the algorithm, thanks for 700 subscribers, JDP Builds said congratulations, and I'm going to say thanks. On my poll asking if people are going to Brick World Chicago, Oaktown Bricks said I'll be there, and I'm going to reply, let's trade sleepies. And then all of the other comments are from my video I uploaded this week about what does KFC have to do with Lego. And this is stuttering on me. What's going on? Okay, now we got it. So Lego Head, and I just noticed Lego Head's handle is misspelt with an I. Says I love KFC, and Stud Sidious replied, pigeons taste amazing when battered and fried. It's all about the spice blend. In all seriousness, the chicken is good. That's getting a heart. So do I. And I'm going to reply to Stud, what's better, Kentucky Fried Pigeon or Kentucky Fried Panda from that Simpsons episode? Yeah, so Nate, Mr. Blue said, great video, Mayo. I don't eat KFC. I donate my soda cans to the Children's Hospital to pay for their cancer treatment. Have a great week. I think sugar would contribute to cancer in some way.
Definitely contributes to diabetes.
And Chris McBrickett said, make sure to recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I just heard a ping from the backstage. Lego heads coming back in.
Oh, okay.
Stud City says, I know your friends always bust your chops about the KFC bucket, but it's all in good fun. I'm just curious how you get the grease out. I think it's cool that you collect soda cans. You know, I'm a nerdy graphic designer. Pepsi was one of my favorite clients when it came to package design. They let me do graffiti all the time for Mountain Dew. I never got to work on KFC though. Frito-Lay, Pepsi owns them, but I never got to work on that brand. That's getting a heart, and I'm gonna address all of that stuff individually.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
I explained to you on my stream today. I collect soft drink bottles and cans because of a Twitter X user. I wish Pepsi kept their
Okay, sorry, but I'm gonna.
2008 logo. Huh?
Now, I'm gonna head for a bit. I might be back, but I'm just gonna be going for a minute.
Yeah, go charge up your phone.
Yeah, it's at 3% now, but
Yeah.
I'll probably be back in a bit.
Take it easy, buddy.
Oh, thank you. You too. Stay swanky.
Exactly.
I'm going to reply to that. And then we got at Adifigiano 3939 says based. And I'm going to say a based god. And that was all the comments this week. Cool. So let's move on from there. And actually, I'm gonna bring the city cam down here. Okay, there we go. So, what are your thoughts about aquazone?
Oh, you know where I'm at with it. I really enjoyed the. Besides the nostalgia of it, I just really enjoyed the theme overall. It's like kind of like an underwater base or like an underwater society kind of sort of type thing. Always thought that was pretty cool. So I've always been a fan of it when it came out, but like I said, I have the nostalgia thing because it's from my childhood. It's from when I was a kid, so I'll always like it probably the same way other people who were a kid and had it when they were a kid, they'll always like it more than other people who just come into to Lego later on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I never grew up with themes from the mid 90s, so I missed out on aquazone because I grew up with things from the early 90s instead. So I never knew about aquazone until Jane Briggs reviewed some of the and Briggsar reviewed some of the aquazone sets almost 10 years ago. And when I looked at them, I was like, oh wow, this is a pretty cool theme. It was the first overtly underwater theme. It came out before the Town Divers. I knew that the Town Divers existed before the Aquazone theme. The Town Divers came out in 97, Aquazone came out in 95. Originally you had the Aquanauts versus the Aqua Sharks, but sometime in 97 you got the weird kind of independent Aqua Raiders. And then in 98, you got the Hydronauts versus the Stingrays, which followed a lot of the same building styles of the late 90s, which was not very good.
Well, is that's the green ones, right?
Yeah, the hydronauts. The hydronauts are the yellow with the trans green. The aquanauts were the yellow with the trans dark blue.
Yep. And then so Zizu said something about that. The trans blue. It has a bunch of the trans orange or trans red, whatever you want to call it, but that glows under the black light or blue light, whatever.
Yeah, because it had the aqua sharks had the trans neon orange, and I believe the stingrays from the late 90s had the trans neon green, and those colors glow under the black light.
Yeah. I will say that they also incorporated that compass that the 90s pirates had on the pirate ships.
Yeah, because since it was an underwater theme, they were able to incorporate a lot of pieces that were designed for the Lego Pirates theme. And also, they decided to use some of the magnet building techniques from the M-Tron theme.
Yep. Because
you had these little container pieces that often held the chrome silver crystal inside, which was either used as a rare, or as a sea metal, or was used as an energy source.
Let's see if I can get you guys to see it.
That they were trying to harvest, and we'll get a close up of the crystal.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what he's talking about there. It's the crystals that came in a lot of sets, but they're in chrome in this theme. And I got them all over. They're actually kind of hard to get a hold of. They used a lot of chrome pieces in this theme as well, like the chrome spears and the chrome knives.
Yeah, because you got the daggers and the harpoons that were in the chrome silver. And aquazone is known for the use of octagonal kind of pike pieces, and you can see that on RC's base, the entrances to the garages have those octagonal pike pieces. And also, speaking of the trans dark blue pieces, the clamshell bucket crane from the Neptune Discovery Lab, which was the biggest of the aquazone sets. I believe that color is exclusive to the aquazone theme.
In fact, since we're here, I'll do this right fast because that's what you're talking about. I actually have the box.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm basing this build off of. This was the Lego set itself, and then this is my mock version of this right here. And so,
and you're going to be working on that all month. And can you give us a little bit more details about what Aquazone Month is? I believe it's an Instagram thing or something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So on Instagram, pretty much, if you follow the hashtag or search the hashtag AquaJune, you'll find anybody and everybody who's either building an Aquazone mock or doing something with Aquazone, or showing their Aquazone collection or whatever it may be. But apparently AquaJune is the Aquazone theme for that month.
Yeah, and we're going, and once I get bag 7 of this done, we're actually gonna go back to an old favorite. We're gonna play Pardon the Interruption with the aquazone theme. Once I get this bag done. We haven't done Pardon the Interruption for a little while now, but so we're gonna bring it back, and we're going to do because it's a Lego theme that has a lot of different aspects you can talk about, and it's got themes that were successes. I think it's warranted of doing Pardon the Interruption. I'm struggling to find a 2x3 tile.
I'm going to respond to the chat right quick. Thank you, Zizu. Thank you, Mikey J. And yeah, if you have those spears and those chrome knives, they more than likely came from Aquazone. I would be saying 100% chance they came from Aquazone.
I'm struggling to find some things.
I appreciate that, Mikey. It takes a lot of pieces, but I feel like it comes out nice in the end.
It's like I'm missing something.
It's looking you dead in the face, buddy. You and I both know it.
Or maybe there's another bag 7 that floated away somewhere.
This wasn't another open box, was it?
Well, there's another bag 8. Oh yeah, there is another bag 7. I really wish that they would not do multiple numbers per bags.
Oh,
unless it's for a modular. The modulars, it makes sense. For other sets, it doesn't, in my opinion. Enjoy your lurk, Mikey. You can use the exclamation mark lurk.
Thanks for checking in, Mikey.
Okay, now I can get those pieces I need. Yeah. So a lot of people talk about the aquanauts, but not as many people talk about the aqua sharks. The aqua sharks, all of their ships were shaped like sharks.
Yep. And if you've ever seen some of the Aquazone mocks that they do of that, and they redesign some of the sharks, they're pretty awesome. They look even more like sharks.
It's kind of like how in the insectoids theme of space, which came out the same time as the hydronauts and the stingrays, all of their spacecraft was in the shape of an insect.
You know what's funny, now that you mention that? I feel like a lot of themes from the 90s included like animals being part of it. So for example, like this, you said it's part of a shark, and so they look like sharks. And then Transformers did where they did a thing like Beast Wars, and all the Transformers were animals also.
And Lego Head must be on a new device now. And he's
Hello there.
He's going to share something.
Yes. The best website ever.
So how's it coming along?
Pretty good. Check it out. Can you see? You can see that. Neat.
Is it publicly available? Is it publicly available?
No, not yet. It's not 2028, but in a little less than 3 years, it will be publicly available. See, we got the logo, the long version of it. Then you scroll down, we got some products, Swank Shop merch, commission a build. then the shop, then commission.
So what are
build,
these commissions? What are these commissions?
See, I'll show you. I'm glad you asked, my friend, because look, then we have merchandise at the bottom, some stickers, mug, hat. You can buy a work polo from us if you want to feel like you work there, if you work here. But yeah, so if we go to commission a build, right, it brings us to this. And what this does, is it gives you a little how it works guide, summary, step 1, 2, 3, and then when you're ready, you can click here and then get in touch with Swank, and we have a working business email that you can message us at, and then we can build literally anything you want. We're probably gonna change this email. It does work. You can email it, but we're probably gonna change it. So in 2020, don't bookmark that email for 2028. I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't know. It'd probably be better just to wait or just to use a different email when the time comes. And then if we go back to home, and then yeah, we got Swank Shop. You can see we got different product ideas. You know, it's like Lego.com where you can like see the price ranges, right? And then you have like see all buttons and little like the renders we've done. And we got a Lego version of the Gibson SG Standard guitar from AC/DC if you really want to feel like you're a Lego version of Angus Young. And then we got merch, which will have our all the stuff, like all the other merch you can buy, which I'll show you what we have for that. See, and stickers. Look, see how happy that little emoticon is. And then commission build. You saw it.
What are the types of things people can commission for you?
Literally anything you want. That's the idea here. You want something built, we build it for you.
Nice. But anyway, back to aquazone.
No, because then look, then we have the Swank Lab, right? We have the Swank Lab, and this has the YouTube channel where we have the live streams and and build tutorials. So this is like kind of our way to give back to everybody.
We were talking.
And on top of that, we have.
Okay.
Oh wait, you stopped showing my.
Yeah, because we're talking about aquazone. Also, we got Scott's blocks up in here. Hey, Scott.
PPP, Scott.
PPP, and let's go get that thing. For Scott.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is what we want for Scott.
PPP.
The
People want to see. RC's awesome aquazone mock.
Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate it, buddy. It's coming along. I don't know when the last time you seen it was, but I've been slacking on the Instagram too. I should be posting more pictures, but I have been so busy, my friend. I'm sure you know exactly what that's about.
So what's the last thing you added to the mock before you came on camera?
Well, I don't know. As of right now, just being on camera right now, we've added all this. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but from the shark and then on top of here and then up to here, we've kind of leveled it all out. And so that's what I'm trying to do there. But I think the last time I built on it was the last time we were on stream, and it was even lower than this. And so I added this, one of the subs here. I'll try and show you guys right quick. Let's see. I can't really see. Hold on. I'm going to try and see two things at once. There we go. All right. So I just pin these in like I do the airplanes and stuff in my city. And so you can move them however you want. But I put that ship in there. We've got this one here. We've got another one pinned in here. It's the same way. I can move him wherever I want. And then, but I got him grabbing one of the crystals there. And then we got another one that ships. Hold on, let me do it like this. Let's see. He's coming out of the tunnel, and then so is he. But then you can go inside and you can see the tunnel and what's going on in here. and they've got another ship in there. And that crane that Mayo was telling you about earlier is actually grabbing the crystals out of there. And then these sections come out. Hold on very fast so I can take my glass off. And now you can kind of see what's going on in there. It's a little dirty because it's just dust. It's been sitting on the shelf. But yeah. And then this part here, it actually, we'll put this down a little bit. But this part will actually move. I can move it where I want, back and forth, and then I can slide it like this. And so it's just getting hung. There we go. But I built like a little track in there that it slides up and back and forth on. And so
kind of like the track system for the crane of the Rock Raiders HQ, not the Raiders.
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah,
I
it's
did,
all.
I did that.
Down there.
I said that because Lego Head is here. Do you remember the Rock Raiders HQ set?
Oh yeah, definitely do.
And
that's the one I don't have.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who like the Rock Raiders theme wish they had the HQ. Because the Rock Raiders HQ was on one of those raised base plates, much like the Neptune Discovery Lab.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I have some of those base plates. I have quite a few of them actually, because the amount of sets I had to buy to get enough parts to build this thing.
Yeah, because I believe the Rock Raiders HQ used the same raised base plate as the one from the Royal Knight's Castle and the King Leo's Castle.
Thank you, Stud. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it, guys.
Oh, also because Lego Head is here, we gotta say the word Scott every
3 words.
Yes, every 3 words
minimum
of Scott.
Scott. So. Scott, can you, Scott, start my screen, Scott, share?
Yeah, so all of the Scots either live in Scottsdale, Arizona, or Scotland.
Oh, totally, yeah. Or Scotland, Ohio. More so that. But, or what other Scott places are there? I don't know. But anyway, check it out. The official Swank Industries YouTube channel. It is official. See, we even have like a little like description showing all about what Swank Industries is. And we have a few email address, already have 5 subscribers, and I made this thing yesterday. Well, okay, it says join May 31st, which is today. But that's probably because it was at like 12 something a.m. But yes, Swank Industries, life swanky. See, look at that. Scottsville, Arizona. There we go. Scotland, Arizona. But yeah, and then of course we have a link to the CEO's YouTube channel as well, you know. So, you know, if you want to check out their stuff, my stuff, then there you go. But yeah, we also have the Swank Discord. I mean, there's not a whole lot to look at in there, but hey, it'll be fun to see it will be fun seeing a Discord server with a Swank logo on it. So I don't know.
You live in Scottsdale?
What?
You live in Scottsdale?
No, that's just Mayo just said that because Scott.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the power of.
I was gonna say I lived out there for a while.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, because Lego Head and I actually got married in Scottsdale.
Yes.
And I professed, and he professed his love to me on a vacation to Scotland Ohio when he was getting together with some of his friends who live in Ohio, and we went to see, and we went to rob LeBron James's childhood house while we were out there.
What nightmare is this?
It's the nightmare of the Scots. Scott the Wise. The best YouTube channel, Scott the Was.
Except now, he fell off.
How?
Watch season 6 and you'll see.
Oh, you'll have to see. Anyway, do you have any thoughts about aquazone Lego head?
Looks cool.
That's funny.
So I'm gonna guess there's other things from the 90s that you're more interested in.
Scott, with space.
Space. Yeah.
Space. Or Final Frontier.
Knights, Castle,
Hey Dave.
Final Frontier, Battle Frontier, like what's it called? Battle for like it's the Battle Frontier Pokemon, that's what I'm thinking of.
Pokemon. Lego didn't do Pokemon, did they?
No, unfortunately not. That's all for Mattel. Stupid Mattel.
And hello, Noah Moo. Haven't seen that name around in a while, so welcome back to the stream. Also, I gotta say to everyone, when I get done building all the sets I have in my backlog, there might be a time where I stop streaming because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get my mock building back up and running, because I've got a lot of things to work out, and actually I've got a lot of stuff to do with my other channels. So I've got a train channel that I want to do some reviews on some trains, and so I've got a
real
small
old train.
Yeah, haha, that's a good one. I should make that a hashtag when we're talking about trains, the real whole train, the choo-choo train of the real whole train. Yeah, so I've got a little review area. It's a small layout with Tidmouth sheds and Knapford station where I wanna review some of my trains because I like trains. So that's on my table right now. And also I want to make mention. Remember when I premiered? When I created my new channel for Excavator Digger TV based on set 614 from 1974, because that's a 50-year-old set. It's technically an antique. Well, that I got for $10 used in box at Brickvention. Well, when I filmed my first video and my first short on that, and immediately I got the guys from Bricking News and the April podcast to subscribe to it, because that channel has a lot of inside references to those pieces of media. And so I'm going to film an Excavator Digger TV vlog when I go to Chicago, as well as a vlog for this channel, Mayo Hosko. And also I need to do some voiceovers for a video I'm going to be uploading while I'm at Chicago called The Truth About Brickworld Chicago. I'm still working on that. I got together all the footage. I just need to work out I just got to work out some of the voiceovers.
Have you done any more voiceover for Mikey J?
No, I think he got me to voice over a bunch of scripts all in one. And so he's been gradually releasing some episodes for his series.
Got you.
Dave wants to do an 8-hour stream with your Lego head.
Wait until I'm sad again, and then we can do that. I'm just
You're just a poor boy from a poor family, spare from his life for me, for me, for me. Or hell,
well, I don't know about any of that, but what I think I know is that Magisto's magical workshop just sitting there, like the box, like all crumpled up and sad.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I spy with my little eye something that looks like yellow and is a GWP box.
Something that looks like Scott.
Scott
No,
the Worm.
if it was a GWP, it would be in me, you know.
Yeah, I contacted.
I would have eaten it by now.
I actually contacted Buttshop about that to see if he needs any help organizing the 72-hour stream. And I'm still waiting for a response. Yeah, so the reason why there may come a time where I don't have any sets to build, and I don't have my pieces, and I don't. And I don't have any. And I don't have any pieces out to build mocks. I might pause streaming for a while unless we can find something else to do, because I gotta say the numbers have declined this month, and I'm starting to get concerned about the numbers.
Don't you have a couple of sets to build in your backlog?
Yeah, I'm working on this. I'm still working on the Ninjago City Gardens. We got the Monkey Kid Megapolis to build, and we got the Chinese. No, sorry, not the Chinese dragon. The Iron Dance dragon. Brickhead's got multiples of those. I really want the space GWP, that's the monorail, to come out soon, because I'm thinking I have so many sets on my wanted list. I might place a bunch of orders to get a bunch of those GWPs.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Lego truck, the semi? What do you think of that?
Yeah, I got it. I actually have it.
The new one?
Yes, I'm surprised. Like, I was like, wait, is this already out? And that, but no, I got it 2 days ago before it's even out.
Yeah, because Shy Time is My Time was saying on London Calling that Costco had it early release.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know. It could have been.
So the one freaking time that they make a printed piece, and it's those printed tiles on the side of the semi. So I was hoping there were stickers so you could leave it yellow.
Just get the Pac-Man set, you know? Those had the blank ones.
They had those big blank panels.
Yeah.
That may be the option to get it, the yellow one. Yeah, but it's huge from what I've heard. It's
Is
like
it?
really
I mean,
big.
I could build it right now. No, I'm gonna save it for my own stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that is why I don't mind stickers, because I find it really annoying when they put printings on the wall panels. I really do, because I want to use those wall panels for building mocks, but then they slap a print on it, and a lot of times that's in the 4+ sets, And I'm like, really? Could have had so much mock building potential, but not anymore. I wish there were stickers too.
Yeah, and then they finally did a print. Like when we want them to print on so many other things that are like smaller parts, it'd be easier for them to print them. But then they're like, no. But then the big old panel piece, they print that whole thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, there's the Artemis set that came out, and what's weird is that there's a specific detail on the Artemis set that I know some people are building, and one of the details is a bunch of printed pieces, but for some weird reason, a quarter of that same detail are stickers. And my theory is the set designer ran out of value points for their parts budget, and to not go over the cap, they had to make stickers for because they didn't have the budget to do all of them as prints. That's my theory.
I get you.
Because for those who don't know, LEGO has a point system within their parts budget. So every piece is assigned a point. Every sticker is assigned a point. Every print is assigned a point. Every figure is assigned a point. And if you go over the points value assigned for the parts budget of your set, you have to redesign your set, and it won't get approved by your supervisor when you're designing it. And so that's why a lot of sets have a mix of prints and stickers, even if there's a printed version of a stickered element that exists, like, you know, the 1x4 caution stripe tiles that they use in some of the construction sets.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they're stickers, sometimes they're prints, and that all depends on the parts budget within the set.
Yeah,
it gets really annoying, because something as numerous as the caution striping should really always be prints. Like
Okay,
how the road signs these days are always prints.
Okay, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go prepare for I'm gonna go and see if I can take the funny longboard out in a minute. Now that the sun's going down and it's hopefully getting colder. So oh yeah, 93. It just said 96 like 2 seconds ago. So yeah.
Well, don't get skin up too bad.
I'm trying not to. I might go and get a helmet and just in case. I'm gonna go very slow, only in parts where there's enough light, and if I need to, I'll just walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, gloves aren't a bad idea, because the first thing you do is put your hands out to try and protect your face.
Yeah, true, exactly. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah, I might actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks. I'm gonna do that.
The gloves are off.
The gloves are off now. Yeah, no, I mean, I was gonna say the only times I don't want to jinx anything, but I was gonna say the only times that I've really fallen, I've been able to just like the board that gets would get like pushed back, and I like catch myself on my feet, but yeah. I guess outside it would be different, because there are different like inclines, declines, whatever, a lot of different factors, and now I'm probably gonna jinx myself, so you're probably not gonna hear me on this thing next week. You might see me, but I might be like laying down with a cast or something. I don't know. Hopefully not.
Well, we'll hope for the best.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, thank you. I mean, you know, all I have to remember is just the swank will be with me.
Huh.
As we say around here, trust in the swank.
Yeah, may the swank be with you and also with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you think May 2nd, May 2nd should be Swank Day? So may the swank be with you. Anyway, I will see you later.
Enjoy your recreational activity. Bye.
Oh, I will, honey. See you later.
Bye, honey. Anyway, yeah. So I gotta say, this month has, particularly after the Star Wars hoopla, this month's been really underwhelming for me. I have not enjoyed this month after we got past all the Star Wars stuff. Hello, Gladiator. Says, I don't have any aquazone, but I do have some rock raiders. We all know that.
Hey, Gladiator Bricks, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. So, yeah, I just have a lot of things going on in my head, and I wish that these streams were better.
Well, I'll tell you this too, man. It's not like I know there's still a lot of people into Lego, but I feel like back in the COVID days, there were a whole lot of people into Lego.
Yes, there was. Yeah. And the thing is that there's a bunch of people who stream on Friday nights.
Oh yeah, that could be it too.
Granted, they all have their core viewers, and a lot of their viewers do not cross over.
Yeah. Yep, that's always what you got to compete with too, is other people in the community, and then people that are getting out of it, and it's not even so much they get out of it or they just get tired of it or anything. They get out of it for multiple reasons. Work gets busy, they get a new job, they have kids, whatever the case may be. They move, anything in between. Like, just take Ad Shop, for example. His whole setup burnt to the ground. And once that happened, he was kind of out of it because he wasn't feeling like buying all that all over again.
Yeah, but I do have to question, if we changed the schedule, would there be more viewership? Because I don't know. I need to ask a lot of questions, and maybe the format isn't right. Maybe.
Well, what time do you think is going to be better?
Well, I don't know. I just need to ask my viewers a lot of questions because I need brutal honesty, because for whatever reason, after Star Wars was done for this month, these streams have not done well. So I got to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is I don't see a lot of the people in the chat that we usually see. Like Clever Pig usually hops in, and a couple other people. I wonder if they're even seeing it.
Yeah. And there could be, and I know that there's a lot of outside factors. Lego heads back.
I do not have any aquazone sets, but I do have some Rock Raider sets. Not the Raiders.
Yes, not the Raiders. I don't own any aquazone or Rock Raider sets, but they're cool. But they are cool things.
So what did you said, because you got a bunch of hand-me-downs from your brother, was aquazone any part of that?
No, he stopped collecting Lego in 1994, which was the year before Aquazone came out.
Oh, okay. So he's probably a few years older than me.
Yeah. And something I do want to talk about when I get done with this bag is we got the Zelda set is now available, and I thought it'd be interesting for people who have the Winnie the Pooh set and are going to buy the Zelda set to compare those two trees.
You know what, Zizou in here? What do you think about Zelda, Zizou?
Oh, Zizou's a big Zelda fan.
I know it. Gladiator said Fridays are okay. And Zizou says you need to start playing Paradisa every 30 minutes. That's why.
Well, maybe there needs to be a secret code word that only the most loyal of the viewers say in chat, and then we do it. Or there needs to be an event that happens on stream.
Yeah, like an inside joke almost.
Yeah, or someone needs to mention as some kind of a reference in the chat. That's the only way we'd play it more frequently, because otherwise you just play it for no reason. It needs to be a special moment.
So then there you go. Anybody in the chat besides Zizou can make up a slang word for Paradisa.
Yeah, because I would see that's the kind of things I need to get feedback from the viewers about what would make them want to come into the chat before the stream even starts. Because you see that the successful people, they're so successful that they get viewers in the chat before the stream even starts, because they're so excited for the show.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's I've been going to a lot of the same streams. Well, lately I haven't. I've been working so hard lately. But for the longest time I've been going to a lot of the same streams, and I just see a lot of people that just aren't there anymore. That was even when you and Macro were doing it all the time.
Yeah, because we used to do streams all the time, and then his life got busy, which is why I was looking for a co-host, and I found you.
Yeah, no, I like getting on here with you guys. I appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of fun since you took up the opportunity.
So, what is the GWP, the space monorail? That's the one that you're waiting on?
Yeah, that's the one I'm waiting for, because it's a full wide monorail that can actually fit a minifigure inside, and it's on the roller coaster track. We mentioned that in the news. Yeah, we mentioned that in the news a couple months ago, and the GWPs that have come out since I just don't care about.
I'll be honest with you. I think I almost thought that was a set coming out. I didn't realize that was a GWP. What's the price point on that?
I have no idea what it's going to be, but whatever it is, it'll probably be over $200 US, which means that'll be ample opportunity for me to buy some of the expensive sets on my wanted list.
Got you.
Because I've got a lot of expensive sets on my wanted list, and I'm not going to buy them because the threshold for the GWPs are too low.
You know, I'm just curious what set that is on your wish list that isn't expensive, because all Lego sets are expensive now.
just about all the sets under $100 or that aren't direct to consumer, I prefer to buy on sale at the retailers. But the stuff over $100, I know I can take advantage and wait for good GWPs. But the GWPs they've been offering lately, like look at the water park. I'm just not interested in the water park.
Well, I was gonna say the semi truck, that new semi truck we were talking about that Lego had already got. That's $100,
which would be probably 150 over here. And I'm not interested because it's not my scale. I don't buy vehicle sets anymore because they're not my scale. Because we are both 4 wide guys. Because you like the 90s and I like the 80s.
Yeah. Johnny G's saying something about that now, about the Bowser's purple car. I guess it's 10 wide or something like that.
Yeah, that's a wide car. And if I were to ever put that on my streets, it would not be street legal.
No, it'd be bigger than the buildings.
Yeah, it would be. Some of them, like it's got a bigger footprint than the post office I built for my city.
Yeah.
My post office, because my post office is a 6x12 building, and I think the Bowser's car is an 8x14 or something like that. Anyone who does own that set, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. GBP is an acronym for Great British Pounds. Yeah, so there's a lot of sets I refuse to buy because they're simply out of scale. And because I am a vintage guy, I'm very stringent on what cars are street legal for my city, which doesn't exist right now because it hasn't been rebuilt.
It's on life support. It'll be back.
And so I need to do, so I think what I'll do when I get back from Chicago is I need to do an ultimatum video.
A what video?
I need to do an ultimatum video.
Oh, okay. Who are you giving an ultimatum to?
An ultimatum to the viewers.
On what they
because eventually my reserves of Lego sets is going to run out. And I have no idea how long it's going to take me until I get back in the position to build mocks again. So I'm very fearful. I'm very fearful that I'll stop streaming for a while.
Well, I mean, if you have to. I
don't have to. That's the conundrum. Is I could just fill the void and be the most boring person ever, or I could have an actual sense of purpose as to why I'm streaming. I don't like streams where people just talk out of their asshole, just to fill the void.
Yeah, just
to keep up with the schedule.
I get what you mean. Just BS.
And so I'm fearful that's going to happen, and to the point where is it even worth it anymore? which is why I need to explore all my options and get insight from the viewers, because the viewers are the lifeblood of the channel. Without the viewers, I would pack up my bags and stop filming videos.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, because if you don't have anybody tuning in, what's the point then?
Because we're actively gaining subscribers every week whenever I put out new videos. But clearly people enjoy my videos more than they enjoy the streams. And the stream, I only do streams because I have tangible things to do on them, like building sets and building mocks and giving my thoughts about things and talk and having LEGO conversations with you or any other guest that wants to apply to come join the panel. You know, there's things to do. But I'm going to be honest, it's been a real slog putting this set together because of unforeseen interruptions.
Yeah. No.
And I've thrown out the schedule as a result because I'm simply too exhausted.
Yeah, and I get what you mean, because that is what like a lot of channels do. They do reviews of like the new sets and what's getting released, and then they discuss their opinion about it, and then all that. I get what you mean. And instead of just having like a show where a couple of guys BS and build Lego.
Yeah. So I need to ask a lot of questions, because in a perfect world, I would be building mocks for my city every week, but I don't have access to build the mocks I want to build, and my city is not in a built condition, so I don't get to do the dreams that I want to do. And in a perfect world, it would be me building stuff for my city, it would be you building stuff for your city, and it would be maybe one other person per week building stuff for their city.
Yeah.
Because people really like Lego cities, and until I changed up my approach to be a little bit more clickbaity and a little bit more topical, as city updates used to be the best performing videos on my channel until the algorithm changed for the better.
The algorithm changed for the better?
Yeah, I did a video about why it changed for the better.
Oh, okay.
And people are still commenting on it. And that's the problem, is that so many people are busy with their own lives, like how I'm busy with my own life, that we don't have time to keep up with everyone.
Yep.
Which is why whenever I do have the time, I like to go into my subscriptions and see, okay, whose stuff have I not watched in a while, and try to binge watch as many of their stuff as possible just to catch up. I did that early this morning with Butt Chop 2021 and with Alex Nunes and Company Man, and who else? And Fab Blondie Bricks, as she uploaded a new Harry Potter layout tour recently. And there's some other people who I want to do the same with too.
Gotcha.
So it's a real balancing act. And so what I need to do is I need to come up with a way to make my streams a fixture, much like how some of my other friends have made their stream schedule of choice a fixture.
Yeah.
I need to give reasons for people to want to arrive in chat before the stream even starts. Maybe I need to come up with some kind of incentive structure. But all I know is that what we're doing right now is stagnating.
Yeah. And I can see your frustration with that, buddy.
Yeah.
Especially when you're always trying to get more viewers and everything else like that. No offense to you at all. I wish I had the time to dedicate to it like you do, because I'm just out there trying to keep up on the daily grind as it is right now, because it's the middle of summertime in Florida.
Yeah. Because whatever the forces are, I need a new strategy. Because what's happening right now ain't working. It is broken and it needs fixing. Because we've got serious problems.
Well,
and maybe it's just this time of year that is bad for a lot of people.
And you got to remember, a lot of people's kids are out of school right now. Also, like there's a lot going on around here.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. There's a lot of outside factors.
Yeah. Speaking of which, though, there is not this weekend, because I consider this weekend already here, because tomorrow's Saturday. But next weekend, a week from today, is that LEGO convention I was telling you about. So I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah, and I know that you're gonna see some people from the community there.
Oh, 100%.
Do you have any plans?
I don't know. I'm just going as a person to go see, like other people's builds and stuff. I am beyond excited to go see that new Hamasha, or I always mess it up.
New Hashima,
that's it. Yeah, I really want to see that thing.
Yeah, that was by far the biggest highlight for most people at Brick World Chicago last year, and any convention where they exhibit at, it's the highlight.
Yeah.
Although I always prefer the trains, particularly if it's on the LGMS standard.
Yeah. You see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I went to that LEGO show in Orlando the first year that they had it, and man, they didn't have a single train layout. They didn't have nothing like that. And then all their builds, I'm not trying to like brag or anything like that, but I felt like my city was a lot better than almost every like mock there. There was a couple that were really cool and a couple that were really good, but not very many. And what I was expecting to see is something like, Brick World Chicago, and like, these big, Brick Fair Virginia and all that, where they have these massive like builds and stuff. And when I went to that one, there wasn't any of that. And so I'm hoping this one's going to be a lot better.
Yeah, and a lot of people really, really like your submarine garage.
Oh, tell them thank you, guys. It's hard for me to watch this.
Yeah, there's links for RC's YouTube channel and Instagram in the description, along with all of my links. And something I haven't talked about. Yesterday I had a breakthrough, because when I was cleaning and rearranging the garage, I found my orange drawer that had the white plates I needed for my the Brick World Chicago mosaic building. So I made a breakthrough with that, and I finally finished one of the quadrants for my mosaic. I'm building it on 4 of the grey base plates. And so I finally got one of the quadrants done, and people who pledged to me on Patreon know what that looks like.
When is Brick World Chicago again?
It's in 2 weeks.
Oh wow, you better step it up.
Yeah. Fortunately, the quadrant that I got done was the most difficult quadrant to build because the rest is mainly white. And a lot of areas of it is what is open white spaces. There's not a lot of colors mixed in between, so I can get away with using some of the bigger plates. Like I got a lot of 6x8s and some 6x10 white plates, and a few 6x6 white plates I can use to fill in the gaps. But it's going to be my first time attempting to build a Lego QR code, so I'm going to have to do a lot of testing with that to make sure it functions correctly. I know a lot of people who have built QR codes for their stuff out of Lego, and I want to do the same, because you've got to be careful to make sure that the black stuff is in the right locations so it's scannable.
Yeah,
it's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be a fun challenge to get it to work right.
Hey, give me 2 seconds. I gotta get another box of bricks.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to see that mosaic coming together, you can go pledge on Patreon. The links are in the description. And we're almost at the end of bag 7 here. And I think we will reserve, pardon the interruption, for next week's stream, just because of the technical difficulties we had at the start of the stream, because RC got logged out of his StreamYard for some reason, and so his microphone and camera wasn't connecting properly, but he eventually figured it out, and which is why we can all bask in the glory of his aquazone mock. So next week, I'm going to try and take a look at all of the aquazone sets. And I think what I need to do for next week is I need to have all the pieces for the next bag and the instructions turned to the right page before I hit the go live button, so that I'm not fumbling around at the start of the stream trying to get myself in a position to build the set, because I've made that mistake a couple times and I get frustrated at myself, because that's time I could be spent doing other things on the live stream. And it's not very interesting to look at. So there's just small things I need to change with the way I do things to get this stream series to be better. Yeah. So I am thinking about filming a couple trailers for some video projects, because I'm going to be doing an interview with the Lego father. That's one of Lego Head's characters. And I've been so busy this month, I didn't get to prepare questions for the Lego father. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to film myself asking the questions, and then Lego Head's going to get his Lego father on camera to answer them. and it's going to be a collaboration. I helped him with his historical video, and he's going to help me with my interview video.
So,
and also I've still got to do the video about the greatest deal of all time, the deal of the century, when Contra bought those. When Contra bought those Santa Fe and BNSF sets for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
I need to make a trailer for that. And I need to do voiceovers for that because I've still got his 60-second. I've got his 70 seconds of footage that he sent me back in January that I haven't got to do anything with. So I need to make trailers for those 2 videos. And then when before the next city update, whenever that is, I'm gonna make a trailer for that, because that'll be Mayo City 3.0.
Yeah, because you've remodeled it quite a few times now.
Yeah, and to be honest, I can't remember if it's Mayo City 3.0 or 4.0. I need to go back into my own catalog of videos.
It may even be 5.0.
Because I started making city updates back in 2021 at the old house, and I can't remember if I called redeveloped Mayo City at the previous house 2.0 or 3.0. So I need to go back and check.
Yeah.
Because 2024 was supposed to be the year of the Lego City, but because I wasn't expecting to move house twice this year, or twice in the past 12 months. So that derailed my plans.
Hey, real quick, I was thinking about it because you were talking about things to do for the show. Have you thought about bringing on guests like every 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, the problem is no one wants to get back to me.
Oh. Okay.
And also, I'm fearful of people not responding. That's why, if they want to, they can apply to be a guest.
Oh, well,
because
have you ever?
Because I don't like fussing around with the potential of a guest. No, I don't want it to be a situation where I approach the guest. I want it to be a situation where the guest approaches me.
I can see that, but at the same time,
I don't like having the disappointment of people who can't commit to the schedule.
Well, I can see that, but I'll tell you right now, I've been on Clicking and Bricking, and I would have never really thought to reach out to them, but Cliff sent me an invite one day, or sent me a message saying he'd like to have me on the show, and so I said, yeah, sure, absolutely, and I came on. So I mean, it's kind of one of those things you may just have to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, and I simply don't have time to make those arrangements.
Yeah. Well,
because I don't want to have to. I don't have to want to put in so much energy for a losing cause.
I think if you reach out to somebody, it may not be 100% losing cause. They may actually show up.
Yeah, which is why I probably also need to make a video letting people know that they can apply to be.
There you go. That's a good idea too. And then I was gonna say, man. So say you have, you invite a bunch of people and some show up, some don't, but overall the majority of them do. I mean, that's still, the way I see it is that's still a win.
Yeah, really the only times I approach people is if whatever I'm doing on stream is a Lego theme that they like.
Gotcha.
That's really the only time I approach them. Like if I'm doing something with Ninjago, I'll approach Titanium J. If I'm doing something with Star Wars, I'll approach Buick Hive. If I'm doing stuff about Castle, I'll approach Mikey J Productions. Whenever I get around to doing more stuff with the farm that I want to build, I'll approach the Brickable Cow. There's a bunch of people who have specific themes they focus on that are worth approaching. But if it's just for something in general where I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, then it's awkward.
Yeah, I can understand that one. It's always a pain kind of being in limbo.
Yeah, and I don't like to be there. I like to have everything concrete and set out.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And also I don't like to be a burden on people either. Which is why if they're really motivated, they'll come to me. Yeah. If they are actually enthusiastic about the prospect, then they'll do the legwork. Because I'm not going to waste time on people who aren't truly passionate. And that's why those people don't bother turning up at all. Because they simply don't have time.
If you ever get a wild hair, you could always give it a shot, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, because in my innovation class, we talk about cost versus benefit analysis in the business world, and I've applied a lot of those approaches to the way I conduct myself on the internet. Like, is it really worth it for me to do something if it's not going to have a good payoff? Or if I can't benefit from it directly in the moment.
Sometimes that's what it really is. You never know, man. And then not to mention, there'll be times where you don't know if it's going to benefit you or not, but you do it anyways, and then 10 years pass, and then all of a sudden it'll randomly come back to you to benefit you.
And I do a lot of experimentation to see what works, and I have found a lot of stuff that does work, which is why the algorithm likes me more than it used to.
Yeah, and it's crazy how they do the algorithm. Like, the way it really works is they just want you pumping out stuff. They just want you to continually pump out stuff, like every day. And if you don't, then it starts putting you to the bottom.
Yeah, which is why I know I can't do daily stuff, which is why I do weekly stuff, and it works.
Oh, okay.
Some people try to do daily, and their videos are garbage. They are straight up garbage. So yep. I take my time. I do weekly stuff, and the quality is better. If I made daily stuff, it would be absolutely garbage, and YouTube would shove it aside. So I'm smart enough to know my own capabilities, which is why I do weekly, not daily. But I also do weekly, not monthly, because it's harder to keep up with people. Sorry, it's more difficult to remember that people even exist when they only do stuff every month.
Yeah.
If you're doing stuff every week, you're more your subscribers actually remember that you exist.
Indeed, I can see that.
Because I fear being the guy who has lost all of his viewers because he's been uploading less and less, and Johnny wants to see your mock again as you've been coming along. So, what kind of details are you working on right now? It looks like you're doing stuff around the crane area.
Yeah, so here, we're just going to go over here right fast. But I've been working on, let me see if I can make this a little shorter here. I'll move some stuff out of the way. So, I've been working on this wall here that goes around. So, it was, like I said, it was down here when I started. And so I've been building all this up to level. Because what I'm going to do is then I'm going to get more of these burps. That's actually one of those bricks right there. It's kind of hidden in there because I do all the rock work around it. But now that I get this at this level, I'll bring this backside up, and then I'll build another level here, and that's when the glass dome comes up here, and then I have another one that goes over here, and there's actually going to be a dock right here for the bigger ship that they have. It's called the Crystal Explorer, I think. I'll go get it right quick. But anyways, let me bring this thing over here and I'll show you kind of inside here. So this is where they're kind of unloading one of the ships right now. And it's dusty, but the crane just reaches down there, unloads it from the little loading area that it has, and puts it on that conveyor belt that goes to these guys that are, sorting it out. And then on this back side, that's what I've been working on right now. That's what you guys have been seeing me work on. I've been trying to build all that back up so I can build this top level. But that's what I got going on right now.
And so you got one of those sharks floating above the top of the garage.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of sharks in here. Before it's all said and done, I'll have more. But
and are those some of the coral pieces from the Friends ocean sets?
I'm not sure. I bought them off of eBay by a huge pack. Well, when I say a huge pack, I bought a bunch of them. I just went on there and bought them. They were like a couple cents a piece. I bought 100 of them. But they glow in the the light, just like the trans pieces glow.
Yeah.
Because that glows underneath the blue and the black light.
Yeah, because to paraphrase Johnny G with what you're doing right now, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I always like to make that Will Smith joke because it's from YouTube Rewind. If anyone remembers that trash fire.
Yeah, Will Smith is...
You know what was so funny about YouTube Rewind is that PewDiePie's reaction to YouTube Rewind would always get more views than the actual YouTube Rewind video.
Whatever happened to that guy?
PewDiePie still does stuff. I just don't watch it. I don't watch him. I don't watch Markiplier. I don't watch Mr. Beast. I don't watch T-Series. I don't watch Jacksepticeye. I don't watch a lot of those people because they just don't interest me.
Yeah, no, I just haven't heard nothing about him in a long time. He was really big and famous for forever.
Yeah, because it's just that when Beast came along, he kind of dethroned PewDiePie.
Yeah. And then there was that one dude Perfect. Do you remember those guys?
Yeah, they still make. I think they got their own TV show somewhere, and so they pay more attention to their TV show than YouTube now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say I haven't heard nothing from them in a long time either. Oh.
And for a while, hello, the Brickable Cow. Moo.
Girl. You know what that means, Mayo?
Yeah, exactly. So we've had both. We've had both of the Clickin' and Brickin' co-hosts come up here, and also congratulations on getting your new landscaping job.
Absolutely, man.
The Cal made a video in the last month.
I saw him laying mulch.
Yeah, when he was laying mulch on a job site. Oh yes, that's another person. Along with Fab Blondie, Alex Newtons, and Barchop, I went back and binge watch a lot of Cal's videos. So this is for Clickin' and Brickin'.
Yeah, you definitely got my respect, Cal. Anybody who landscapes definitely earn my respect.
Yeah, because when I was watching that video, I was like, not have even talked to RC the whole week. I was like, RC would give the thumbs up on that video.
Definitely. He was looking good too.
Yeah. So for all of the viewers that'll come along throughout the whole month, this is Aquazone month. What's the hashtag on
hashtag Aquajune?
Hashtag Aquajune.
That's what it is. And I'll tell you, right now this is the Aquanauts. This is their base I'm building, the Discovery Lab. Be honest with you, they never created a lab for the aqua sharks or a base for aqua sharks. They just came out with the bigger ship. And so after I get done with this one, I'm building another one, but on the aqua shark side. I've already got the trans orange panels, all the trans orange pieces. I'm just going to build another one that's similar to this, but it's going to be for the aqua sharks.
Nice. So you're going to kind of have opposing bases, and then you might have a battlefield that separates them, and they're trying to fight off each other to get the resources underwater, in like a war scene or something.
And I have plenty of ships to do just that. So the guy at Orlando Brick Co., because that's the one right down the road from me, he has already built the Aquazone sea, or it was like the sea rail or whatever, but it was that one monorail we were supposed to get that was an underwater Aquazone.
Yes.
Monorail.
Yeah, it was the Seatron theme, which was a proposed theme in the early 90s. That was supposed to be built in similar ways to some of the space sets, but it was underwater, and it was going to have, and Seatron was going to have its own monorail set, and we never got the Seatron theme. However, Brigzar did an interview with one of the mock builders at Atlanta BrickCon that had used the source material we have about Seatron to rebuild all of the proposed Seatron sets.
That's him. That's who I was talking to. And when I was talking to him, I was telling him what I was building, and I was showing him pictures of my stuff. And he goes, he was talking to me. He goes, you just let me know whenever you want the instructions and whenever you want the PDF for the stickers and everything. He was like, I'll hook you up, man. He was like, I want to see it in a city. And so I have all the monorail track. I have the monorail motors. I have all that. So when I get done with everything, I'm gonna build that Seatron monorail under there. You all right, buddy? You all right, Mayo?
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on something.
All right.
Because it's not going in correctly. I think I did something wrong in the instructions. Let me go back. Okay. So that goes off. Oh, I see now. There we go. Whoa. This came apart. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're putting together the we take a full screen. We got the laser cannon built now. Now I've got
Very
to
nice.
do the connections on the underside. And we're almost done with this S-foil.
With that bag?
Yes.
All right. Hey, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Okay, we got these Technic pins in here, and we got some stickers. I think my stickers are in the other room. Oh, also, I found the X-Wing pilot. I found its head. It had rolled underneath where the table legs were when I was in the previous setup. So next stream, I will get the pilot for the X-Wing inside of the cockpit. Now we've got to get this into position. So this goes underneath here. Now we're going to snap in these pins. Ooh. There we go.
Too funny.
Just snap them in.
We're just building, Cal.
Okay,
Always
now
building.
Now we've got to build the part that comes off the cannon where the laser comes out. I like the way they use the white diving fins for this detail. I haven't seen diving fins be used like that before, and I think this is the first time I've gotten the diving fins in white.
Diving fins? Are you talking about the flippers?
Yeah, I've got them in the lime green, orange, and I think maybe red as well, but never white.
You don't have them in blue?
No, I don't think so.
Or black?
No. And I think I forgot to put something on here because I have a whole bunch of leftover pieces. Let me go back, see if I missed out on something.
You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, I might have skipped over a page.
That may be why you were having trouble with it lining up.
Oh yes, I see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off its stand and I'm going to flip it over. Yeah, I had some tiles, some curved tiles that I forgot to put on. So let's get them on. And then the second S foil should be complete. Okay. Now let's put it back on. Cool. There we go. So now the X-Wing has 2 of its S-foils. Let me get this in a central shot. So we can do the play feature. And for some reason it's not coming up. Why isn't it? Let me get this lined up. This is lining up properly. Not staying. Having some technical difficulties with this. Not properly. Or maybe it can't take the weight. Yeah, I don't think it can take. I don't think it can take the weight.
The weight of what?
Of having 2 S-foils at the bottom.
Oh, it has to have the counterweight?
Yeah, it has to have the counterweight of the ones up top, I think. To get this to want to do the wings up thing. But anyway, we'll save that for next time. So I'm going to spin this around and park it right here. So everyone can see the nose of the spacecraft.
What do you do with your Lego sets after you build them?
Well, stuff like this I keep on display. Other things I integrate into the city.
Do you ever just break any of it down?
Yes, I do. Some of the redundant sets I only buy the pieces.
I was gonna say, do you ever build anything just for the live stream and then afterwards you don't really want it?
Yes, I do.
You know, that's what that guy beam me up Scotty or brick me up Scotty. Or he builds them for his live stream and then he just sells them off for dirt cheap to people.
Yeah. So it seems like every week that goes by, one more S foil gets added. Yes, just like just like the land speeder. I want to eventually get that out and have the UCS X-wing and land speeder next to each other. Yeah. And eventually they'll look good. They'll look good together. So we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up today's stream. And I'm going to go on with the rest of my day because I've got a lot of homework to do for university.
Yeah. It'll be worth it when you're done, though.
It will, and we brought this guy into the room.
Don't put Lego on this side, please. Where I have to access tools and things.
Made some good progress on this, though, for a first night back.
Yeah, try to build one S foil per week. So who did we have in the chat today? We had Border66, Johnny G, Mark, co-host, Clicking Cliff, Zissou, Stud Sidious, Redcoat Kyle, who else? Mikey J Productions, Seth Bland, Oaktown bricks. Got blocks. Dave Brick 76. Noah Mel. Gladiator Bricks Productions. Lego Head Productions AZ. The Brickable Cow. And that was everyone.
Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out.
Yes, so throughout the month you can expect more of to see more of RC's aquazone mock, because he's going to be building it for the whole month, and hopefully I'll be done with the UCS X-Wing before the end of the month. I'm pretty sure the only 2 remaining bags are for the upper S foils, so hopefully we'll get those complete on the 2 live streams in June after Brick World Chicago, because I get back on the Wednesday. So let me check those dates. Yes, I get back on the Wednesday, which is the 19th, which means the 22nd and the 29th. Hopefully we can get this set done. Hopefully we can get this set done by that time. And then, yes, and then move back to the Ninjago City Gardens for the month of July. Try to get that done because I'm halfway through that set. But anyway, thank you for watching this stream. I'll go get the I'll go get the link for who else? I'll go get the link for the Brick Adjuster. We can all go raid the Brick Adjuster. So go raid Brick Adjuster. Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching today's stream, the first episode of aquazone month. I'll see you on my next short, which I'm doubting about whether I continue to do shorts on my channel, because the algorithm just isn't feeling my shorts like they're feeling my videos right now. So I'm not sure. This might be the end of shorts on this channel. However, I am going to do shorts on my Excavator Digger TV channel. So if anyone wants to see the adventures of that, it's a very similar format to Tipper Truck TV. So if you like that channel by Briggsar, you'll like my channel, Excavator Digger TV. And we're going to do more exciting stuff. We're also going to be doing more shorts on my train channel, which is Mayo Hosko's TWR and TTTE. I'll see you on the next Real Whole Egg episode, which as always is at 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night in North America, or 11 a.m. Australian Eastern every Saturday. And I'll see you in the next video.
Later, guys.
Thank you for coming out. And have a good rest of your day. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for supporting Mayo Hosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button. Let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Never miss out on any more LEGO content from us by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Stay tuned for live streams every Friday night at 9 PM Eastern in North America and monthly city updates on the last Wednesday or Thursday of every month. If you like Minecraft and gaming streams, follow us on Twitch, Mayo_Hosko, no capital letters. Twitch streams every Saturday morning at 8 AM Eastern in North America. To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at real_MayoHosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been Mayo Hosko, and I am a fan of old LEGO. #AFTM.